soldats d'Anjou! Oh!
Avancez mes braves! Feu à volonté! À moi, à droite, ils sont là! On est tirés! Tirez! Feu, chien!
Imagine this. You rule an empire that stretches across Europe. Kings tremble at your name. Then, in a single stroke, it's all gone. Your throne is ripped away. Your army is shattered. You're banished to a tiny rock in the sea, stripped of power, watched like a prisoner. Most men would break. But one man didn't. In 1815, Napoleon Bonaparte lost everything overnight. Then, he did the unthinkable. And what he did next holds one of the most powerful life lessons you'll ever hear. Stay with me. This story might just rewrite how you see your own setbacks. April 1814. After years of brilliant conquests and devastating defeats, especially the disastrous invasion of Russia, Napoleon is forced to abdicate. The victorious Allies exile him to the island of Elba, just a few miles off the Italian coast. They let him keep the title Emperor of a tiny island with 12,000 inhabitants and a miniature court. He arrives broken. His wife and son are taken away. The massive pension promised to him never fully arrives. Rumors swirl that the Allies plan to move him even farther, to a remote Atlantic rock where he'll disappear forever. For 9 long months, Napoleon watches from his small palace as Europe redraws the map without him. The Bourbon king returns to France, and the people grow restless under the old monarchy. But Napoleon, he refuses to accept that his story is over. He drills his small, loyal guard daily. He studies, plans, and waits for the right moment. On February 26, 1815, Napoleon makes his move. With just over 1,000 loyal soldiers and a few ships, he slips past British patrols and escapes Elba. 2 days later, he lands on the French coast near Cannes with a tiny force against the entire might of the restored French kingdom and its allies. The odds? Insane. The Bourbon government declares him an outlaw and orders troops to shoot him on sight. But Napoleon doesn't hide. He begins the legendary march north toward Paris, the Route Napoleon. Near Grenoble, a royalist battalion blocks his path, guns loaded. Napoleon steps forward alone, opens his famous gray coat, and shouts, "Soldiers, I am your emperor. If any of you want to kill your emperor, here I am." Silence. Then, the troops lower their weapons, tear off their royal cockades, and cheer, "Vive l'Empereur!" They join him on the spot. Word spreads like wildfire. More regiments defect. Marshal Ney, who had sworn to bring Napoleon back in an iron cage, switches sides with 6,000 men. In just 19 days, without firing a single shot in battle, Napoleon marches into Paris. The king flees. The emperor is back on the throne. Europe is stunned. What should have been a suicidal gamble became one of history's greatest comebacks.